In a computer lab have been set alight by protesting students at the University of Pretoria. It is alleged the fire was caused by a petrol bomb that was thrown by an unknown person. Police are currently on the scene. The burning follows management's decision to close the institution until next month. Now this comes as Johannesburg police are still investigating the origin of 3 petrol bombs found on the Wits University campus over this weekend. The incident happened in the midst of unrest from the student body sparked by an announcement on fee increases. At the University of Zululand at Mpangeni on the KwaZulu-Natal North Coast, 9 vehicles, including 3 buses and a minibus taxi, have been torched. Most of the vehicles belong to the university. A residence at the University of KwaZulu-Natal in Pietermaritzburg was also set alight. At Wits, the SRC is currently meeting to shape the way forward, while management is contemplating closing the institution if conditions do not improve. And for more on the protest, we're now joined by reporter Sipho Stuurman, who's in Pretoria. Sipho, good afternoon to you. First, we hear that 2 staff cars, as well as a computer lab, have been burnt at the University of Pretoria. Please shed more light on this for us.
Good afternoon to you, Alicia, and our viewers at home. Indeed, we have confirmed the reports of the 2 staff vehicles that have been petrol bombed here during a student protest earlier this morning inside campus. Following that incident, of course, the university then decided to shut down and bring its spring break much earlier than anticipated, giving students a 2 weeks break instead of 1 as per norm. Now, also, we have been getting the reports of the lab, but then when I spoke to the spokesperson here, they did not confirm that to me, so I'm not going to go strongly on that until they come forward. But then the 2 vehicles that have been petrol bombed have indeed been confirmed, and there's quite a lot of heavy presence here, security presence rather, on campus. We're still seeing fire and rescue vehicles. We're still seeing ambulances and police presence on campus. So it is still a tense situation, even though they've closed all entrances.
Look, Sipho, what is the students' actual grievances there? Is it the 8% fee cap, or they want free education?
Well, actually, if here at UP you kind of find a very divided student body. You do have students that are saying that they don't want to see any increment until they just want to see free education realized. They're saying that what the minister announced, that they will cover they will cover the missing middle up to 600,000, and they will also cover students and NFSAs, is not enough, because essentially what it means, you are only covering the fees of the missing middle, the fee increment of the missing middle, but you are not covering their initial tuition fees. You're only covering the increment. They're saying that that needs to be taken care of. Of course, we know that the Fees Commission is looking into these issues, but also another problem that the students have is that the Fees Commission will only give its final report in July, meaning that by that time, the question of free education would not have been included in the budget speech next year, February. So there are also those concerns about the Fees Commission taking too long, and they're also not having confidence in the Fees Commission. There's also a lot of talk that, government, there isn't really political will or real commitment from the government side to really provide free education. Those are some of the concerns. But of course, some students have said that they accept the 8% offer, and they think that, government has really taken a good decision in a difficult situation. And those students, we've spoken to them, I'm sure we'll play them later, they've expressed frustration over the closure, saying that what this means now, when they come back, they will have lots of work to do and lots of tests to prepare for, because the university closing now, it means that tests that were scheduled later this week have since been postponed, and meaning that now when the classes finally resume, they'll have a lot of work on their plates. So it is a rather divided front here at UP, but if you can just look on my left right now, there is a group of students that is gathered here. This group, of course, will be protesting. They are still singing out here, protesting the decision for the university also to close, and they're not allowing them on campus at all at this point in time.
All right, thank you so much to Sipho Stuurman. That is our reporter monitoring the Fees Must Fall protests out in Pretoria, particularly TUT University.